everybody. My name is Jerome Majette. I am so excited that you guys are tuned in right now. This is going to be the very first video in a long series of videos that we're going to be doing, just talking about why are we here. If you notice the in the thumbnail, the topic was, how I had a debate with my atheist coworker, and here's the backstory on that. But before we get into that, if you don't mind, please do me a favor and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, so that the algorithm can help us get the word out a little more, because we're going to get real deep. I hope you guys are ready to do that. I mean, I know I am. I'm ready to get deep. But getting back to the conversations that I had with my coworker, so he waited until, the coast was clear, everybody was gone, it was just the two of us working late, and he walks over to me and he asked me, if I was a Christian, and then, told me, that he was an atheist. And that was interesting to me because I had never really talked to somebody that didn't know God, or didn't know anything about God, because I grew up in church. My dad was a pastor. So, I'm a PK. All my life I've been around the word. So when he said that, I was curious, like, why? Like, how could you look around and not attribute that to a mind, like an intelligence, right? All this systems and all these different things in creation that kind of point to, some type of intelligence being behind it, right? But, well, he had his points of view and I had mine, and it ultimately ended up, not a debate, you know what I mean? It wasn't a debate, a very respectful conversation that I like to enter into with you. But look, I got a resource for you guys. That conversation literally made me write this book, okay? Understanding the reason God made man, what made him do it. Took me 18 years to write this book, and so a lot of the material that I'm going to be going over is right here. If you want a copy of it, I'll link it in the description. It's right on Amazon. And then make sure, get your notebook, man, because we're going to go deep, okay? We're going to get deeper than you usually do in church, for those of you who are churchgoers. But we're going to get deep, man. We're going to break this thing down. Why did God create man? God is a spirit. What would make a spirit create physical, temporary matter? Like, why would he do that? Okay, and we're going to see what the scriptures actually say about that, because, I mean, the Bible is still the #1 best-selling book on the planet, and a lot of the truths in it are, timeless, obviously, right? So we're going to go into the scriptures. Make sure you bring your notebook with you. If you want a copy of my book, you can get it. It's right. It's going to be in the link's going to be in the description. But man, I hope you guys are ready to, ready to go, because I am. I'm excited. This again is the very, very first video that I've done. So crazy. Life just takes you so many different directions. When I wrote the book, I wrote the book really because it wasn't really intended to be a book. It was really a Bible study, because right after I had the conversation with my atheist friend or coworker, that night I went home because he asked me a question, and this is a key question. He said, if God is real, why did he create a human being? Like, why would he create a man that would destroy creation? And that made all the sense in the world to me, and I just didn't have the adequate response. So it kind of just kept rolling around in my mind. And so I went home, got on my computer, got my concordance. Some of you may know what a concordance is. It's just a big book of, Bible topics in alphabetical order, right? So I broke out my Bible and just started researching for my own knowledge. Because, I mean, this is one of those things that I think everybody wants to know. Why are we here? What is this thing about? What is this life thing about? What happens next? Okay, that's another thing, right? So what happens after this life? Well, we're going to be talking about those things. We're going to get very, very deep. So, man, bring your notebook, get a copy of my book so you can know exactly my thought process. Also, I'm going to be very respectful to you. Definitely not going to disrespect you, what you believe or anything. That's not what this is about, okay? It's a conversation just so that we can get to the bottom line, to the truth, right? So we can get to the truth. Is it true or is it not true? And that's that's what we want to do over here. So, man, also we have t-shirts, and as you can see, we got t-shirts and all that kind of good stuff later on down the road. Also, too, coffee mugs, all kinds of stuff. So, but as we get to know each other and really dig and delve into these things, man, I hope that you walk away with nothing but blessings, nothing but the truth that you can verify. Right? We're not talking about something that's made up or, to prop up some type of religious argument. That's not what this is all about. And we'll chop it up. But if my atheist coworker knows exactly who it is, now he's starting to kind of come around a little bit and think about some of the things that we talked about. So I'm excited, man. I hope that you are. And I look forward to the next video coming out. We're going to talk about the very first thing from the beginning. Like everything has a beginning. Everything has a starting point. So we're gonna find out what our starting point is on the next video. So make sure you join us, man. If you like what you hear, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe. Hey, get your friends, your family, your frenemies, whoever, have them come on over here, join the conversation. Why are we here? Is it real? Okay? And that's what this is all about. I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you so very much for tuning in. God bless you guys. Peace.